shogi? That's a grandpa-ass game to get into now. Nah, it's back in fashion. There's a lot of young shogi pros out there right now. I've been following Hifumi Togo. She's incredibly skilled for a high school student, not to mention pretty. She hasn't played much lately though. I heard she practices alone in a church somewhere. She plays shogi in a church? I don't get it. Seems strange. Did you hear that? That girl sounds familiar. Yeah, she must be the same one Yusuke mentioned earlier. I didn't realize she was a famous shogi player.
Good morning.
We're lucky that it is such a nice day out today. I was worried I would miss morning training with the meet coming up, but if you're here, then I should still be safe.
Now everyone. Well,
Another chance for us to catch up on our reading. Let's read.
what's this about?
Let's read The Great Thief then.
What do you want to do?
A novel based on Arsène Lupin. His clever tricks make you knowledgeable. Tonight, I will be taking the Phantom Diamond. The legendary gentleman thief Arsène. It's hard not to idolize him. He is preeminent in our field. The treasure room had already been emptied out.
Oh,
So you finished reading The Great Thief? Arsène always thwarted his pursuers, leading them around by the nose. He's so cool. It seems this novel taught you about the kind of wits and tricks you'll need as a phantom thief. Knowledge level 4! I am now encyclopedic.
Alright.
ah.
That's annoying.
Yep.
Now, let's go talk to Ryuji. We're going to level 9.
What's up? Hey,
I got something I want to talk to you about. Got to do with the track team. You mind hearing me out?
alright, let's go.
Let's get some manja. Man, I'm stuffed. Pretty damn good, huh? This one's on me. Don't expect it to happen too often, though. Wait. Where's my wallet? Whatever.
Hey,
Oh, by the way, I got a text from Takeishi. He said the track team's gonna try and ditch Yamauchi. They wanna start practicing without him. They're trying to get their old coach back too, the one from before Kamoshida. Looks like they're finally walking their own path. Are you satisfied now? Yeah, I guess so.
actually,
And they asked me to come back to the team. Don't do it.
nah.
Dude, I wasn't gonna. It felt kinda bad, but that's not where I belong now. When you first came to Shujin, people were talking so much shit about you. But you took it in stride. You just did whatever you thought was cool and didn't care what other people said about you. I think that's why people kinda get pulled towards you, man. Wherever you decide to be, that's where you belong. I never realized that. Seriously? You know, back before I met you, I kept making excuses for why I couldn't fit in. It was always because of someone else. Kamoshida, the track team. Hell, I even blame my dad. I was such a freaking loser. But I realize now, as long as I'm being myself, I'll always have somewhere I can fit in. It ain't really the same place as before, but it's damn good. I'm just glad I found it. I agree. Don't worry, man. There's a place here for you too. Right next to me. Or maybe a head. Something like that. Chance to shield Joker from a fatal attack. Next level is the last level, and with that we're gonna have a full confidant rank
All right.
for Chariot. I ain't gonna stop training though. I still got a long way to go. Someday I'm gonna show you speed so lightning fast you're not even gonna be able to see me. Wait, but if you can't see me, am I really showing you anything? Whatever. I think we've been talking too long. We're all out of manja. Wanna try grilling some toothpicks?
Wanna head back?
Who grills toothpicks? Yo, get this! I just got a call from Nakaoka and them earlier telling me that the track team is officially gonna be restored. They're apparently keeping Yamauchi as their advisor for now, but it's cool. Sounds like they got him under control. Congratulations. Thanks, man. I gotta pay you back. You can get some ramen, on me. And then let's top it off with some seafood soup. A toast to the success of the new track team. But yeah, we can let the track team handle the rest of their problems. They gotta do the running from now on. Heh, I'm not gonna let my guard down now. I ain't about to lose to them. Okay, I'm gonna go for another run. Keep on bonking. Stop trying to make bonking happen. It will not happen. That's from Mean Girls. Alright. Okay, so here's the thing. We're about to reach level 9 with our relationship with Kawakami, and this is an important decision now because Kawakami, even though she is our teacher, is one of the eligible choices for romance. Yeah, you can actually romance your teacher in this game. I'll let that sink in for a second. So, yes, I do not really intend to. I'm just saying that it was an eligible choice. I didn't really plan to. Because of that, the choices in the next segment actually matter on whether she becomes just your friend or more. That's why I took this little pause, because I wanted to make that clear. All the girls, when we reach level 9, can become your romantic partner. If I'm not mistaken, it's level 9 for everybody. So, that's just a little reminder, because An is also very close to level 9, but I am not entirely sure I want to date An. Anyway, let's continue. Something unbelievable just happened. I'm still in shock. I don't know where to start explaining. There's other stuff I want to ask you about too. You request me today, right?
Hey. Thanks. Hey there.
I'm so glad you requested me. I have big news. Takase-kun's guardians came to my house today and apologized to me. They told me I won't have to send any more money, and that they'll return everything I paid them. It's like they're completely different people, like what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. Hey, you wouldn't be... Anyway, it's such a relief. They apologized about Takase-kun and admitted that what they did was terrible. They even told me that I am a good teacher. And so I decided to really quit my part-time maid job today. I've been talking to my boss about it ever since I was hospitalized. It took a while to work out who would cover my shifts. I didn't want to inconvenience anyone.
Well,
Now I can finally make a fresh start as a teacher. I can take care of my students and earn their trust. That's the ideal teacher I aspire to become. I bet I'll be an old woman by the time I achieve my dreams. Nonsense. Yeah, you're right. I'm still within the demographic age range of what's considered young. I was always able to rely on you, Master. You helped me come to a lot of realizations because you were such a good listener. Thanks again. Oh crap!
Thank you for using our service.
Today marks the day I graduate from being your maid. What a bummer. I could always become your personal maid, right? Just kidding. I feel a deepened connection with Kawakami.
All right.
So,
At any rate, what are you going to do once I stop coming here? Can you handle the cleaning on your own? I'm pretty worried about the state this place is in. I feel like you don't put much thought into your diet either. Besides, won't you be lonely? Hmm? I want to keep seeing you. I take it you get lonely easy? But you shouldn't say stuff like that so casually, okay? Some women may misunderstand your intentions. I should choose my words carefully. You don't want to give anybody the wrong idea. That could really hurt someone. So yeah, if we were to go for the romance option, we would just say, I mean what I say. Instead, let's just go with the right choice for becoming friends. Got it. That was pretty honest of you. You're quite the problem child, but you're still a good person. I'll protect you as your homeroom teacher. Oh, and of course I'll keep my initial promise too, the one about slacking off in class.
see you later.
And that's it. Now we can no longer pick Kawakami as a romantic option. That was the point, the diversion point. Anyway. Ah, my back. My back hurts. Thanks for today. On my way home, I remembered everything. All the old memories from when I decided to become a teacher. Like when I was going through the courses for it, or my first year as a teacher. Back then, I would have done anything for my students. I felt like I was capable of anything. But somewhere along the way, I forgot about all that. Reigniting your original resolve is easier said than done. You can do it. Thanks. Somehow when I hear it from you, it makes me feel like I can do anything. Weird, huh? From now on, I'll support you as your teacher, so you can rely on me as much as you want, okay? That's all I wanted to say. Okay, I'll see you at school. Good night.
Good morning.
It's hot
How are
again
you
today.
I'm sure our deadline is drawing near. We did all we could. I hope we can avoid problems now.
Are you worried?
Of course I am. Palaces, changing hearts. It's hard to tell what's reality anymore.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. I think I already did this joke, right?
Still, the only thing I can do now is believe.
Yep.
Today is Tanabata, the Star Festival. Not like that means I'll put up bamboo decorations and write my wish on a piece of paper, though. I could date Makoto, but I already did that on the original game. I wanted to do something different. Anyway, I'm not feeling it this year. Oh, but there's a traditional food associated with Tanabata, just like chocolate for Valentine's Day.
Do you know the answer?
Alright, Takamaki-san, tell me what is traditional Tanabata food. I'll give you a hint. It's based on a certain motive in Tanabata's myth. Yes, I could date Takamaki, but I am not entirely sure I want to date her. Ah, don't worry. We're still. Yeah, we're gonna have to decide now because there's only 2 days left for us to decide on whether we date Takamaki or not. Panther. So it's now or never. Are we going to date her, or are we going to date one of the other girls we've met already on the game so far, or that we will be meeting? Ah, let's make it Panther. I mean, technically she is the first girl. First girl wins. It's a trope. First girl wins. So let's go with the first girl for this time. And besides, I can always date the other girls on my New Game Plus runs. Anyway, it's based on a certain motive in Tanabata's myth. Oh yeah, I mean,
Hey, wait!
Lady Anne's obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out. Traditional food?
Counting on you.
Ren, help me out. So, Tanabata is about gods crossing a starry sky to reunite once every year. It might have something to do with the Milky Way. Yeah, they gotta cross the Milky Way to get to each other. So, if the traditional food is something inspired by the Milky Way, Somen noodles. I could see that. The Milky Way is like a long white bundle of them, right?
Yes!
The traditional food of Tanabata is gotta be Somen noodles.
This is it.
That's correct.
That's right. The traditional food for Tanabata is Somen noodles. Originally, in China, they ate a baked good that we call sakubei in Japanese to appease demons. Over time, the pronunciation went from sakubei to sakumen to somen, a whole different food. Going with the theme of calming demons, somen on Tanabata is sometimes called demon guts. Go restore your strength with some seasonal food and get ready for your exams.
Thanks! Nice going! Do you know the answer?
Therefore, in this context, the nuance of the idiom is the complete opposite. I saw a lot of errors on the previous test, so please be more careful in the future.
Hey!
Excuse me, no sleeping in class! Today's examples will be on your entrance exam, so make sure you know them. What's up with Kawakami? She usually looks so tired. I talked to her this morning about my future and she was super polite, friendly even. Yeah, I know what you meant. She even gave me advice about my girlfriend.
Yes.
Now that she's back on her feet, Kawakami seems to be working hard as a teacher. Now, let's go to the DVD store and let us rent a new movie.
Welcome.
The Running Dead. A survivor horror drama. Viewing the onslaught of zombies will build guts. The Running Dead. But that is a terrible idea. Zombies do not run. Next, let's go to the bookstore
Please take your time.
and buy Ghost Encounters. Hair-raising ghost stories. Reading this will surely steal your guts. And now, let's go look for Yoshizawa. Interesting. I didn't expect her to be here.
Hello.
It's gotten so hot lately, hasn't it? But I've got a meet coming up, so I can't lose steam now. I want you to come shopping with me. I don't know if I would be able to handle this on my own, you know? Please help me out. I've got to hold up my end of our deal. Oh, right! I was actually kind of considering to make Katsumi my romantic pair for the game, since she is the new character that the game provides in this version. Would you be okay with that, Sarah? If I went with Kasumi instead of Panther? Okay. So let's go with Kasumi then. That way you can see all the other girls in their friendship relationships, and then next time I play, you might, if I do another stream on Persona 5, you can pick another girl. Not necessarily being Takamaki only, but anyway. Please help me out. I've got to hold up my end of our deal.
Well, let's go.
The item in question is in Kichijoji, shall we?
Senpai?
Sorry for dragging you out here. I need to get a pair of glasses. I've been wanting to come here for a while, but I never had the chance to drop by. You're looking to buy? Yeah, I want to get my dad a present. You seem like a real glasses buff, so I wanted to get your advice. Could you try on a couple pairs for me? I would like to get some visual reference.
Thank you so much.
Let's see. How about this pair?
I think that's good.
Those really work for you. You look so cool. What do you think? A pretty modern look. I know, it's so fashionable, and it's good that it would help your vision too. This could be a good one. Do they suit your dad though? Right, maybe a little too hip for my dad. But your input's been really helpful so far. Would you mind poking around with me a bit longer? Of course.
I'm counting on
Thank you. This is actually kind of fun. Let's pick up the pace.
I see.
Wow, you feel like a salesman, but it doesn't feel right somehow.
Wow.
Those definitely leave an impression. Heck, people might remember the glasses and nothing else about you.
I knew it.
You're like a star right out of Hollywood, but if my dad wore them, he might look a little shady.
This is...
Why are those even here? I kinda want a pair. Sorry, I can't decide. A lot of them are good, but none of them have really clinched it for me yet. Trust your instincts. You know, you're right. I'm the one who has to make this call. I'm just going with a gut feeling, but I'll pick this pair. I don't know how to describe it. It just seems perfect for my dad somehow. Good choice.
Then it's set.
Yes, I think I can be confident in this one. In fact, I know he will like it.
Thank you for bringing me here.
Thank you so much for coming here with me today. I ended up with a great present. All thanks to you, Amamiya-senpai. No problem at all. Well, I've still got to make it up to you. Let's go practice at Inokashira Park after this.
Well,
If I'm being honest, trying to pick out glasses was really setting off my anxiety. All I could think of was what would happen if I couldn't choose, or if I chose wrong. I mean, I already failed in gymnastics, and my cooking turned out bad too. After cracking under pressure so many times, I kinda figured I would just ruin everything again. The more I thought about it, the more empty I felt. Like I wasn't even me anymore. Everyone deals with that. So even you know how that feels, Amamiya-senpai? It's not just me? I think I'm starting to understand what my coach was telling me. It's easy to say you are in a slump and write yourself off. But maybe finding out who I really am is also about finding new depths to myself. It does make me feel a little down, but at the same time I feel like I'm closer to getting my confidence back. And having your support makes me even more determined to make that happen. I'm glad to... What? Hold on. I'm glad to hear that. Ah! We'll work at it together. This is strange. I don't know if I should be feeling like this. I want to give my best performance, but it's like I would be doing it for you as much as for myself. Or something like that. I'm still working on myself, but I hope we can keep helping each other too. Chain hook allows you to ambush from a distance by attacking with the grappling hook. Ooh, this is awesome!
Alright.
After the lessons with Kasumi, Ren can now use chain hook. Using your grappling hook will enable you to attack a shadow that is slightly further away than usual and start a preemptive battle. When you start a battle with your chain hook, the enemies will begin the fight inflicted with dizzy, confuse, or fear. Wow! This shit is awesome! Now we should get to training. Maybe we can try some intermediate level exercises today. I trained with Kasumi. My stamina increased.
Alright.
More HP! More HP!
Home now.
Hello, Mamiya-senpai? Are you able to talk right now? So, I already gave my dad the glasses we picked out today, and it suits him even better than I imagined. He was so happy with them. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. I think this helped me feel a little more confident. And thanks to you, I even feel like my gymnastics are going to go better now. I'm sick of wasting my time worrying. Whatever I'm up against, I'm just gonna give it my best shot. But actions always speak louder than words, right? I'll prove I'm not all talk. Okay, I better go. I hope we can talk again later. Okay, now we go and do some more crosswords.
Hey, hey!
Medicine of varying legality. Narcotics. This term applies to any medicine that dulls the senses, but is more often used as a generic term for both legal and illegal drugs being misused. Morphine, a common narcotic used as a painkiller in many medical facilities, is named after Morpheus, the Greek god of sleep.
Alright.
I see. Nice.
And now we go to Shinjuku to confront the fortune teller. At least I think it is her. Let me just double check. Okay.
What do you think?
Well, did her fate change? Tell her the result.
Fine.
Let's hear it. Please sit down.
Goodness gracious! Her boyfriend stopped abusing her? I don't believe it.
But even if he did stop, her fate should still be heading down the path to misery without changing. I mean, look. What? Sequence of Arcana has completely changed. Death has moved far off into the future.
Fate is not absolute.
something, didn't you?
The pot calling the kettle black. I didn't make any deals.
Then what did you do? Did you plunge him into Tokyo Bay? Or cram him into a metal drum and dump insects on him?
The fuck? I'm not Nicolas Cage! No, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah!
You must have taken some sort of extreme measures.
I'm not capable of that stuff.
Well, you certainly do seem like just an ordinary high school kid. But there's no way that could have happened without you breaking the law. I mean, how can an ordinary high school student change the course of fate?
Why would I need to break the law to change fate? Your argument makes no sense!
Fine. I'm just going to have to verify your power. The very power that reversed my tarot card prediction. This is quite a serious situation for a fortune teller like me. I need to get to the bottom of this. You won't have to do anything. Just sit next to me while I tell fortunes. And if another unopposable fate happens to appear, then I'll test your power.
I get nothing out of this.
Well, that may be true. Oh, I know. I'll read your fortune. Please? I'll even prioritize your readings over my regular customers. Besides, I'll be able to provide much more accurate predictions once I get to know you better. How does that sound? Is it a deal? Otherwise, I won't be able to go on. Please, I beg you. I need to know if fate truly can be changed.
Alright, I guess.
You will? Really? Okay then. I look forward to verifying your skills. Please don't blow me off, okay? We made a deal after all.
There we have it. Fortune Arcana. Ow, my arm.
Unless you were lucky, there's no way you could have repeatedly done so many crimes. Or perhaps you had someone you consulted who gave you precise advice. You're not getting away this time with just luck.
Interesting you should say that. I am Tao. Thou art I. Thou has acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the fortune persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power. Luck reading. Temporarily increases the growth rate of a selected social stat. Nah, not very useful. We already follow a walkthrough for that.
All right.
Is fate really something that can be changed? If it's really possible, then... Oh, it's getting late. Let's close up shop for today. It's past your curfew.
Amamiya-san, I forgot to get your contact info. There we go. I'll be contacting you soon, so please come for the verification test, okay? I suggest you don't try to get out of it, or else who knows what kind of black magic I'll have to resort to. I'll be there. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. Please be careful on your way home.
Until next time.
I'll see you soon.
Hey!
Let's read some ghost stories. And the next moment, we totally saw a ghost. While you're reading that, whatever you do, just don't read it out loud, okay? You still got time to read, let's go a little further. There were words written on the blackboard at the abandoned school.
For real?
Oh, the stories are way too spooky for me. Don't talk to me about any of them, okay? Although you do seem a little more dependable now that you've read them. Heh, if you think that's scary, you should go on the internet and read some creepypastas. Oh, we're almost at the station. I would say that was an efficient use of your time. Okay. Now, let's go to Shibuya. I don't quite recall. I think it's the Central Street. At the very end.
What would you like?
Hold on, no. It's not this one.
Man.
Okay, so this is a pharmacy. Convenience store, here it is.
What do you want to do?
Take your time.
Soothing soba. Okay,
What do you want to do?
now let's go and talk to An. And now it's time to get into a friendship with An, since we're going for Kasumi.
We'll just have to wait for now.
Plus, it's kind of predictable to get into a relationship with the Lover's Arcana.
Thanks.
Sorry, what? Hold on. The truth is, Shiho's moving away today, and before she goes, she wants to see the school roof again. It's too hard for her to climb stairs though, so do you think you could help me carry her? Ren, I'm pretty heavy, huh? Thanks for the help.
Hey,
Isn't Ren super reliable? Mm-hmm, just like you were telling me. We are so high up. Why did you want to come up here? I think to settle things. To tell you the truth, I wanted to reenact that moment. Wearing these clothes, standing here again, I wanted to know what it would feel like. What about back then? What were you thinking? I didn't want to die. I just needed to escape. It was like another person inside of me was screaming, telling me to come up here. It almost felt like that person was trying to kill me.
oh,
But I know that person was part of me too. My weakness. So I wanted to see if she would show up again now. She is gone, isn't she? Yeah, she doesn't exist anymore. You're so strong, Shiho. The only reason you can stand here now is because of how hard you worked for your rehab. Maybe, but that was all thanks to you, Anne. Me? Because I saw how hard you were trying too. Trying to be strong, to be cool, wanting to be an action star, striving to be a better model. You were so positive. Your eyes sparkled with motivation. with you putting that much effort in, I couldn't just let my life go to waste in a hospital bed. That's why I wanted to stand again. It was because of you. Being able to change others, that's what true strength is. Shiho, I'm not strong. I'm nothing without you. I'm just a lonely, scared girl. I'm sorry for deciding to transfer schools. Shiho. I'm going to become a real model. That way you'll be able to keep seeing me and keep giving life your all. I'm gonna be in a bunch of magazines and I'll say tons of good stuff in interviews. So stay healthy. Work hard but not too much. And keep in touch. Just take care of yourself. I love you. Once I can smile again from the bottom of my heart, I'll come visit. Yeah. Shiho left with her family.
Hey.
I need to be the #1 model around. I made a promise with Shiho, so there's no turning back now. I'm gonna study how to properly exercise and even relearn how to walk the runway. I want to pick up some other languages and cultures too, so I can start doing overseas events. Because, well, the only way I can help Shiho is to show her how hard I'm working. I believe in you, An.
Yeah.
If I can do that, Shiho, she would definitely... Damn it, I told myself I wouldn't cry. But it just won't stop. I should choose my words carefully. I guess I'm alone again, huh? You have the others.
Thanks.
Oh, you're right. I have our team now. There are people suffering out there, just waiting for us to save them. That's why I need to do my best. Not just for our team, but for everyone who needs our help. Ren, let's do this, together. Anne is showing an even greater resolve than ever before. Protect!
All right.
Anyway, I should be heading home. I'll be fine by myself. And thanks for going out with me today. I didn't mean it like that. Of course not.
Bye.
See you later. And run off. I should go home.
You're back.
The deadline's tomorrow. We're gonna be okay. The pictures are gone. He has no avenue to threaten us anymore. That is, if we are able to trust what Kaneshiro said. Don't say scary stuff. We can't relax just yet. He may still end up released from police custody. For real? That is, unless they have decisive evidence like a confession. It will be fine. True, there does seem to be some movement. Sis actually sent me a message saying she won't be home tonight. There's a chance that the police had found their breakthrough. Ooh, does that mean it happened? The timing is perfect. I guess let's just hope for the best. I'm gonna stay up all night watching the news to find out. Now, remember how I just said the day before how useless the predictions were? We're gonna be using one. There seems to be a number of disasters heading your way. There's one that hits of death. MEDJ. I can't make out anything else, but you'll need to be careful. Get a fortune reading.
What shall we do?
Luck reading. Better results when raising social stats. 5,000 yen.
Now.
Please think of some area in which you would like to increase your luck. I want to increase my luck on kindness. The Hierophant card. It seems you will greatly benefit from taking actions that will increase your kindness. Your kindness is more likely to increase today.
What do you think?
Now let's go home and use our increased kindness to water the plants.
Hey, hey! Whoa. Yes!
And now we are going to call Kawakami and finish the Temperance Arcana.
Oh! Hey there!
Perfect timing. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Not as your maid, but as your teacher. Could I visit LeBlanc later today?
What do you want to do? Okay.
I'll head over right away.
Sorry I'm late. A student asked me for some advice as I was leaving. That's actually been happening a lot lately. I wonder if they see me in a new light now. I need to work hard so I can make up for all the times I let my students down in the past.
I'm glad to hear that.
Apparently they like that I'm not too serious. I guess my laid-back personality is coming in useful. So, now, this is coming from me as your teacher. An awful thought occurred to me the more I spent time with you. And I can no longer overlook such a grave danger. You are way too lax when it comes to your diet. You need to be more serious about your nutrition.
Oh. Okay.
And the state of your room. You need to stop slacking. I mean, look at how dusty this place is.
I guess I became the new Takase.
I put up with the mess because you are my client, but you need to thoroughly clean in here.
I will.
That's what I wanted to hear. There are just some things you have to prioritize over your studies, you know? Oh yeah, there's one more thing. You're a member of the Phantom Thieves, right?
Why do you think that?
That whole thing with Takase-kun's guardians worked out way too good for me. And you're the only one who knew about my situation.
So what if I am?
Well... Don't worry. I have no intention of telling anyone. There are a lot of stories about the Phantom Thieves, but in the end, they help people like me, right? That's so you. I just thought you were a problem child with a criminal record, but now I know better. I'll support you 100%. You're not just a student to me. You're someone special who helped me realize my path as a teacher. A new path where I'll never abandon any of my students.
I'll make sure of it.
Right? For my students and for you.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of temperance, granting thee infinite power.
Special massage. Request a massage after going into the metaverse, letting you go out at night. That is awesome. That gives us more time to do stuff. Remember, whenever we go to the metaverse, we cannot go out at night. But if we request her to give us a massage, we can go out at night. That gives us more time to do stuff.
All right.
And I unlocked the ultimate Temperance Arcana persona, Arda. True confidence. You can now use the phone at LeBlanc at night to ask Kawakami to come and give you a special massage. Kawakami's special massage will remove exhaustion and allow you to go out at night, even after venturing into a palace or mementos.
Okay, let's get into it. 50 terms, go! I don't want you to flunk your exams. I'm going to go the distance with you.
Alrighty then. I received the special lesson from Kawakami. I grew tired all of a sudden. And that's it. We no longer need to carry a Temperance Arcana with us. We are done with Kawakami. That's one down, 100 more to go. Look at all those police cars. Did something happen? Looks like they're searching the premises. Another psychotic breakdown? I can't handle this. Did it have something to do with those posters we saw? Did they arrest the Phantom Thieves? %35%. I heard they caught some criminal. People are saying it was foretold by a calling card. Oh, I know about that. I saw them in Shibuya. The Phantom Thieves forum is super active. There's a forum? What's it called? I want to see. We're growing.
Oh man,
It's so hot.
who cares?
Did you catch the news report this morning about the mafia boss getting busted? Apparently someone scattered calling cards all across Shibuya just before his arrest. Remember the Kamoshida scandal? They say the same thing happened, that someone left a calling card. Madarame too, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think it's the Phantom Thieves? If so, I'm impressed. I can't believe they actually steal hearts.
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime department couldn't catch Junior Konoshiro. And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
Phantom thieves. Damn it.
Are you upset, Akechi? Because I'm pretty positive I'm not.
Now everyone.
I heard the leader of the crime ring that was causing trouble in Shibuya got caught. It seems like some of our students had been victimized by them, so we can breathe easy for now. I'm thankful to the police for arresting the perp, even though they are just doing their job. By the way, perp is police slang. You might have heard the stars and police procedurals say it. It's short for perpetrator. Speaking of stars, can you answer this, Amamiya?
Give me an answer.
The sums of angles A through E is the same as the sum of the interior angles of a certain shape, 180 degrees. Do you know what that shape is? A triangle.
This is it.
Very good.
Correct. The sum of interior angles of a triangle will always equal 180 degrees when it is planar. I hate geometry! By the way, there are rumors that the Phantom Thieves took down the perp this time, Kaneshiro. I remember their name with that bit on Madarame, as well as the incident in May. Is this a new urban legend? Anyway, please prepare for your test starting Wednesday. And don't be distracted by rumors like that. Looks like we succeeded in changing Kaneshiro's heart. A lot of people are talking about the Phantom Thieves too.
Yeah! Kaneshiro finally confessed! People have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement.
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though. Look!
It's all coming together for us.
This is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her part. Oh, where is our amazing Miss President?
Hello? It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today. I've been called into a meeting with the principal.
Oh,
There's no need to worry, though. More importantly, there is a special on TV about the Phantom Thieves.
Huh? What did it say?
They were talking all about our calling cards.
For real?
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
Who was that?
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
It'll be fine! No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
True, but
Ryuji, remember what we said about keeping your voice under check?
do you remember what the fake Kaneshiro said towards the end?
Another metaverse user.
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing it.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
If it was just Madarame saying it, maybe. But there's been 2 palace owners now that have come across this other person.
I hope that's the case.
Anyways, in your face, Akechi. Now what do you want to do about our next target?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Still, people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
There is no need to hurry, though. Counting Kamoshida, we've claimed 3 consecutive victories, right? We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
In that case, how about we have another celebration?
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too. By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our party.
Wow. Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window. So we can count you out then, Morgana? What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep our party on the down low. That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know. Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you. So... Oh...
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course.
Oh.
Do you wish not to stand out? You had best not get bad grades, okay?
So instead of a party, we're gonna have a cramming session.
That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president. For now, behave and concentrate on your studies. We can have fun once finals are over. Understood?
Care to explain?
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
But that's impossible.
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation, too.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college by my own merit.
Try and break my legs now, fat bastard.
Please excuse me.
Hey, we're not done here.
We are.
that's me. I apologize for bothering you like this. About that. Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties. Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon. Yes, I will bring good news. Well then, thank you for your...
Someone's in trouble.
Damn it!
I'm home.
Hi, sis. You look tired. Is everything okay?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course. Though, what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end. Even if I manage to push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish questions.
Well, here's a non-childish question for you, lady. How do you get success? By continuing to compete forever and ever and ever. So in the end, you're only gonna spend your entire life fighting. How is that a goal?
Isn't this the man the Phantom Thief sent a calling card for? I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really was out of nowhere. This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession.
Really now? You're upset because he spoiled your plans for a promotion.
Not that a child would understand.
A child would understand that a criminal less on this world is better than getting more cash.
So she was pursuing the case after all. Promotion. You've changed, sis. But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong.
Ah, you're back.
This reaction is incredible. I'm honestly shocked to see it. It is only natural that people were surprised. Even the police were struggling to catch him. Yeah, by the way, you said you were called in by the principal? Did something happen? It was regarding my investigation of the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. Don't worry, I didn't mention a word about any of you. I essentially told him I was unable to find any information. Are you going to be okay? I will. I've graduated from my role as the exemplary honor student. From now on, I'm going to be more honest with myself. It's quite a refreshing feeling. What are you gonna do now? Wanna stay with the Phantom Thieves? That's my intention, assuming it wouldn't be any trouble. Welcome aboard. I'd actually be a big problem if you didn't stick with us. We should allow her to join us, it would be greatly convenient. Well then, I hope I can continue getting along with all of you.
An advisor, huh? This new teammate of ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more now.
Okay, now let's go to Kanda. Time for us to begin a new arcana.
Hey!
That girl's playing shogi. Maybe she's Hifumi Togo, the one Yusuke mentioned. Why don't you go ask her? Togo-san?
What?
Yes? My overflowing charm seems to have reached Hifumi. I'm Hifumi Togo. Playing shogi at the church? Playing shogi by yourself? I'm doing some research, so experimenting with new tactics is best to do alone in a place like this. Well, I suppose that doesn't sound terribly plausible to someone who doesn't play. Don't mind me. Please go ahead and pray. Hifumi Togo seems to take a very tactical approach to playing shogi. I feel like I can learn some tactics from the Phantom Thieves from her shogi expertise. I should ask her if she'll teach me.
Yes? Can I help you?
Can you teach me shogi?
Huh? You don't necessarily have to learn from me, though. There are other options, such as playing online. Sorry. I just can't. Well then. So, you like shogi?
I want to play like you.
Like me? You're a bit strange, but thank you. Okay, just a quick game then. 20 seconds per move, if that's alright with you.
Fine with me.
I'll start. So this is your skill level, huh? The dragon which governs the blue sky has fallen into my hands. How do you intend to survive this?
She's very poetic, isn't she?
It's checkmate no matter how you look at it. Please concede.
Concede?
To concede is an act of admitting that you have lost with grace. If you aspire to become a shogi player, I recommend that you take your study of the game to heart. Thank you for playing. Well then, that will be all for today.
House Flipper is lacking on your laptop?
If it's alright with you, may I request another match sometime? I feel a gambler's spirit emanating from you, which is strange, since your style of play is that of a complete novice.
Sorry, I'm a beginner.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. However, I will instruct you under one condition. You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. Is that agreeable?
Sounds good to me.
Thank you very much. Well then, it's a deal. I'll teach you how to play, and you'll assist me with my new moves.
I think that quite advanced strategies are necessary to succeed at that many criminal acts. And yours weren't by the wit of an amateur. You had a professional who regularly deals with such tactics. You have an idea on who that is, don't you?
I am Thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the star persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power. Star. Koma Sabaki. Allows you to swap current party members with backup members during Joker's turn. That is awesome!
All right.
Okay, let's end here for today.
I feel like playing shogi with Hifumi has helped sharpen my knowledge.
Thank you for today.
I would like to thank you once again for today. Before you head home, would you like to exchange IDs with me? There is no obligation, of course. Sure. Thank you. Alright then. Let's see. Ah yes, it went through.
Until next time.
I'll let you know if I come up with any new strategies. Back to the present, I guess.
Don't be ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth.
You can't handle the truth. You're clueless, huh?
That's preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
Ask her yourself.
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves? Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person you know.
Take it how you will.
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true.
What do you think?
Have you been telling me the truth from the very start?
I have no reason to lie.
Does that mean you're placing your trust in me? Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
I've made a deal with Saya Nijima. Interesting, isn't it? She is also going to be one of our Arcanas.
I am thou.
Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
It
Shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the judgment persona, I have obtained the wings of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
We're running out of time. Let's move on to your next target.
How much time have we been inside here already?
Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they?
Hmm?
The identity of your opponent is this.
Eh?
We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Now this is gonna be interesting. We don't have the face or the name of the target. Let me update the string title now that we began the fourth quest. There we go. The Phantom Thieves made him have a change of heart, right? Seriously? The Phantom Thieves are amazing. Isn't it so cool how they steal people's hearts? How do they make them repent? I'm really curious. Who are they? Hey, you're there, right? Come downstairs.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge. What's up? Huh? Not right? Not cute? That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it. Okay, I'll be right over. This might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you. Lock up for me, but I'll come back.
Got it.
I owe you one. What a handful.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country. This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
I see. You're absolutely correct.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too? Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Good to know.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
Well, that may be true, but...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
Of course they're not.
See, even he says that they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Oh. The game doesn't run well for you if you put it on 60 FPS then. Was it like, I don't know, lagging or something like that? That's what you meant when you said that the game was lacking. You meant that it was lagging. Probably. I don't know.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drink.
Yes. I've received the reports on Kaneshiro's case. But to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions.
Aha! So he knows about the existence of the metaverse. Nijima's boss knows about the metaverse and knows that we are real. And whoever he serves also knows.
Actually, there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention.
What?
We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, I think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, clean this up quickly and put it behind us.
They're gonna try and set us up as the responsible for the many mental shutdowns happening. How? So does that mean that the other metaverse user works for him?
Yes. A grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the future Prime Minister, sir?
It's Ryuji.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
Watching the store.
Gotcha.
The you know what?
What's up? We're here to hang out.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
Why am I here too?
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
That's right.
Even you're saying such things? Let's leave those guys be.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It's where this guy lives. He's got complicated circumstances. We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell yourself.
That's terrible.
Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
I know. We're all part of the team. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
Son, do you have any intention of studying for the exams?
Not really.
Of course.
It's fine if I leave then?
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though. Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable, too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Agreed. I hate those kind of questions.
Oh, it's impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas. Ain't there a good way of cheating?
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, Akechi-san. This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true? Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession. So then by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist? We can't deny the possibility.
That is actually a valid point. Even if they don't know about the circumstances of the metaverse and everything else, they are providing a very valid point. If we can change people's hearts, what guarantee is there that we are doing it to improve the situation? I mean, we could be very much doing this just for the hell of it. We could be creating crimes. I mean, we could as well have been the responsible for making Kaneshiro doing the crimes in the first place.
There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society. However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous. So, in a way, they're outlaws. Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked. I see.
Oh, I see. My ass. Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
Just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start anyways.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in no time. The wind's blowing in our direction and everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually.
We need to overcome our exams first. Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
A buffet?
Where would be good?
Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer.
Yusuke, you're taking the starving artist thing kind of far.
Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right? Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am. Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Who is that? And who and why exactly are they being able to listen in on us?
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a problem. Fireworks and yukatas. Guess it's that time of the year. Hey, so there's this dangerous, almost psychotic blog I found that hasn't ended up on the forum yet. I'll kill him, I'll kill him, I'll kill him. That's all it says. Rumor has it she's talking about her boyfriend. Sounds dangerous. Yeah, it seems like she'll do something real bad someday. And it gets even worse. As it turns out, she's a shooting student. You know a girl named Yumeko Mogami? She's always up near the classrooms on the second floor. Please, you have to do something before things get worse.
Oh.
This is a good opportunity for us. Kanashiro's change of heart has probably opened up some deeper parts of Mementos. Let's make some time and talk about it at the hideout. But since we are looking over LeBlanc, we cannot actually leave.
I should write something.
Let's save now. Because we're gonna be doing another dodge of the chalk.
Oh.
Let's watch a DVD. Let's watch The Running Dead.
The hell is this? How the hell are the dead running about? Have you been bitten? Show me your arms. You haven't been scratched or bitten, have you?
It's a story about people trying to survive in a city infested with zombies.
For real?
Talk about a dead man walking. I saw dogs in there too, but not a single cat. What scary world. I wouldn't want anything to do with that. Bet you summoned a little more guts by watching this drama. I'm now dauntless.
Alright.
Well then.
Let's hope we can dodge on the first time. Otherwise we're gonna have to reload. I wonder what the Phantom Thief's goal is. Are they just choosing bad people to steal hearts from? Ow. Maybe someone's asking them to do it. Oh yeah, don't they have a forum or something? What if you make a request on there and they fall through?
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
What do you mean?
I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases. With the rate of victims, it's impossible not to see a connection there. Ah, sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage, highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come see the summer fireworks show on July 18th.
I see.
Thanks to Kaneshiro spilling the beans, that organization is falling like a house of cards. We're getting more and more famous.
Okay, let's get started.
Test is coming up. Everyone studying? I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite according to some theories.
How about
Amamiya, what do you think about all this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? So he wants to know how long you keep long-term memories, huh? Tricky. What is long-term memory anyway? Memories that last a long time. So you keep them for a long time. How long? Maruki mentioned something about the amount of memories you could store, right? Something like infinite. Yeah, if you have theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for ever. I think so too.
this is it? That's right.
I'm impressed. Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It would be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Oh well, can't always get what you want.
Nice going.
But at least you've got summer break once the exams are over, so do your best to study, okay? Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? July 18th, Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The Fireworks Festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Impressive, Ryuji. It's easier to work when you got a goal in mind, yeah? Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
Let's see if we can dodge. Yes! No need to reload! I'm a fucking ninja!
Hey,
Ren, heading home? It's rare running into you at this hour.
that reminds me.
Do you remember the counseling Dr. Maruki is offering? It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving school. The teachers say he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. What about studying? Naturally, that will still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend, were you aware? I'm joking, but make sure you study well, alright?
Alright then.
I need to buy some more test prep booklets on my way home. See you later. Now let's go... Oh,
Senpai. What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
sure thing.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh?
Amamiya?
And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
They know each other?
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
You know each other?
My father works at a TV station.
Ah!
Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
She's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
Way to go!
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. We'll make sure you're covering all your bases.
So what do you have, Akechi?
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I've had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
That's twice now Akechi has denied liking sweet stuff. I feel lied to.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of the TV show I appeared on.
That's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoots, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing me with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was...
This will be good.
What do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act. But I simply can't agree with their methods.
Oh, she doesn't like us.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort.
She does have a very good point.
Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
And I am pretty sure that is not what we are trying to do here.
See? So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter.
Yoshizawa's deep. I like her.
Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
She's not wrong.
Ah, so you think you should let others come to their own conclusions on the matter?
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
I'll be rooting for you.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
I see you had your friends over for a study session, huh? How'd you know? Nothing gets by me, I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. Alrighty then. Now let's go to Kichijoji to trade the soothing soba with the guy, the trader guy. Koedo sword. Hold on, what? Come to think of it, I've never seen chilled noodles in the winter. Are chilled noodles sold only during summer then? Even the packaging screams summer. Anyway, this is fine, good work. Now we gotta go to Shinjuku. Speaking of, let me review our equipment. Slip stick, a blunt weapon able to put foes to sleep. Ooh. Look at this. An's new weapon, the Envy Chain. It's weak, but it has a high chance of causing despair. That could be useful. Nah, let's not equip. Koedo sword. Wow, a lot stronger, and it has a chance of causing forget. Anyway. Oh, by the way.
Hey, inmate!
Let's get rid of our Temperance Arcana since we're not going to be needing it anymore.
You'd like to registration? The inmate in execute a fusion. Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power will be enough now for a rebirth.
You okay with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a great now for a rebirth.
Okay, now we gotta get back lovers and faith.
Now choose.
Finished for now.
Justine, you handle this.
Read here. A fee is required. This is your power. This for such rudeness. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? A fee is required. Then accept this persona.
Done already? What?
And let's
Let's do it.
get rid of hold on. We no longer need to carry slime with us. There. Yeah, let's go with that. That's all we needed for now.
No slacking off.
Let's... Now let's talk to Mishima. Hold on. Over there.
Hi.
The Phantom Thieves are practically unstoppable. Everyone loves you guys. As do I, of course. So, you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. Oh yeah, as your strategic image management rep, I thought I should come up with more ways to help you. Do you have time today?
Come on, let's get going. Now that you mention it.
I forgot to mention, but we're meeting up with some fangirls today. All thieves are supposed to have some special ladies, right? I've never heard that before.
Really?
Really? Phantom thieves are supposed to steal girls' hearts, everyone knows that.
Actually,
Basically, I met some cool girls on the fan site and we thought it would be fun to do an in-person meetup. Oh, that reminds me, they think we're just part of the fandom. I made up this whole story about how we stumbled onto the fan site one day, so let's stick to that. You're being a major creep there, Mishima! Don't spill the beans, okay? I'm worried about this. It will be fine. I can be pretty tight-lipped when I wanna be. Either way, you should be excited about this. Mingling with your loyal supporters is a noble cause indeed. Plus, remember how I said that I would help publicize the Phantom Thieves? This is just the beginning. Though, to be honest, I've never actually met someone from online in person. I wonder if I'll be able to do it right. I did lots of research though. I know all about footing the bill and buying desserts for the girl. Apparently, if things go well, you might even take her home. Mishima! You are not playing a dating simulator! It's way past our meeting time. Hello? It's Mishi. It's the guy you met on the fan site. About our meetup. You're still at home? And what about your friend? Oh, yeah. No, we'll be waiting here. Wait, was that a train announcement? I could swear I just heard someone say Shibuya over a loudspeaker. Are you close by? Huh? No, I'm not calling you a liar. Okay, yeah. Maybe next time. So, both of them apparently got sick. They're just gonna stay home. My man, you just got told. It seemed like they were really into the idea of the forum. Oh well, my bad. I was so busy with all the new forum posts I didn't have time to really vet them too much. You know what I think happened? They came here, they saw Mishima, saw how he looked, and went the other way. That's what I think happened. By the way, it's turning dark. Time to turn on the lights. By the way, we are now at 4 hours going strong on the stream. And no buffering problems whatsoever. I was so busy with all the new forum posts I didn't have time to really vet them too much. Don't overwork yourself.
No.
Don't worry, I'm not. This was just a learning experience. But all this aside, I have some really good info ready for you guys. I won't let you down. I'll prove just how useful I can be to the Phantom Thieves. Mishima seems extra motivated. Increased XP learned from battle! Woohoo!
Alright.
It wasn't supposed to turn out like this though. I bet those girls would never have flaked on me if they knew I'm friends with the real-life Phantom Thieves. Being a guardian of justice isn't so easy, huh?
Let's go home.
Oh, Amamiya, sorry for dragging you out for no reason. People typically use an alias online, so a lot of them don't hold back when they comment. I thought it was going to be a great opportunity to hear the opinions of the Phantom Thieves. It's always better to hear that kind of stuff in person, right? Really? Yeah, definitely. Man, we could have met some really hot girl. Gotten some really valuable information. Mishima, you're a huge pervert. Alright, I'll get back to modding. Trust me, everything's going to turn out awesome. See ya.